When I started gaming as a teenager, years ago, most of the games I played let me imagine I was something awesome, like a dragon slayer, or a superhero, or a spaceship. I'm not talking about being a guy inside a spaceship. I've been a guy inside a spaceship. It's a little overrated. I mean an actual spaceship, which is awesome. Today on Tabletop, Grace Helbig, Hannah Hart, and Greg Benson are here to play a game where we get to imagine we are something even more awesome than being a spaceship. Today, we're gonna be freaking race car drivers in Formula Day. Formula Day is a risk management dice racing game designed by Eric Randall and Laurent Lavour. We are race car drivers on a famous international course. There are dozens of courses available, but today we're racing on the Monaco Grand Prix. We are playing with the advanced rules today, so all of our cars will be tricked out a little bit. Some will have better brakes, better suspension, maybe better transmission, cool antenna ball, and every driver is a different character that also has his or her own unique special ability. Here's the turn sequence. We will start with pole position, choose a gear, and then roll the die associated with that gear. You have to move the number shown on the die. Making noises is mandatory. Now, what makes this game so much more than just rolling dice and seeing who gets the biggest number are these corners. You have to stop at least once in every corner on the track. If you don't, you're going too fast and you will take damage to your tires, maybe your gearbox, maybe your brakes, or worse, you might just wreck and be out of the race. When you are in a corner, you have to follow these arrows. Today, we are doing one lap. First one across the finish line wins. Who will crash and burn and who will get the checkered flag? Let's find out in Formula Day.
My name is Grace Helbig, or Daily Grace as I'm known on the internet. I have a 5-day-a-week vlog web series called Daily Grace.
I'm Greg Benson. My channel is called Mediocre Films. It's all comedy videos.
My name is Hannah Hart. I do a web series on YouTube called My Drunk Kitchen, wherein I get drunk and cook things in a kitchen.
Before we actually start the race, who are you today?
My character is Julien Frogger Marcellin, and he is, he's a pretty cool dude. May I hold this up?
Yeah, sure.
He's a pretty cool dude. He's a white guy with dreadlocks, so you know he's cool, and he wears headphones, so he can't hear you.
Great.
Okay, now who's driving the ambulance?
My character is Diane Montfort.
Montfort?
Montfort?
Oui, Montfort.
I thought I smelled something.
What the others don't know about Diane von Fartenfart is that she was born a brunette.
I am playing Montoya Cadena. I do not always drive racing cars with my friends, but when I do, I usually come in last place.
Ooh. It's great, and he's got a nice butt for a chest.
I really do,
Yeah,
right?
he's got
My chest butt is amazing. Grace, who are you?
Oh, okay. I'm Derrick Manson. He is a member of Mensa, and he's just an all-around sensitive guy.
What's the story of his tattoo?
The tattoo is actually, it's just dirt that is collected over time.
In a pattern?
Yeah.
He never bathes?
He scratches at
It's
it,
a Rorschach
and
test for all the people that he meets.
I gotta say, this character is full of surprises.
He's a trickster. He also is really big into magic, and he loves flan.
Wow.
So you could write chapters about this guy, and he has an autobiography in the works right now that he's been writing since he was 6 years old.
Greg, you are in pole position and you will go first. I'm assuming you're going to start in first gear.
I think I'll start in first gear,
All
like
right.
cars like to do.
Yeah, right. Roll it.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll it here.
That's so like you.
Oh, I got one.
One. All right, we're gonna move.
Let me just
You're
point
number
out,
one.
this would be a terrible time for me to use the nitrous card.
It probably would.
So I'm just gonna
Do
move
it.
forward one, and I think that's all I'm doing right now.
Hannah, you
Yep.
are the white car, and
Yep, I will be the only one who makes this voice and does.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dad,
You know what?
Can you go forward one?
I think I'm gonna go forward one.
Wow. May I do it for you?
Yes, please. I know this game pretty well. I played half of it once last night.
Okay, did we all hear that Derrick Manson has 2 glass eyes?
Yep.
So driving is
All right.
his
Blind
forte.
man coming.
And equal opportunity race 2.
right.
I'm gonna move 1 and 1, and I'm
Danger die!
Danger die.
I'll roll mine 2 times because you're Derrick and your magic skill with your glass eyes is making people roll it twice. I'm really afraid of Grace because of her bruiser special ability. If we stay close to each other, sooner or later I'm bound to roll a 1. All right, I'm upshifting.
Wait, what's it sound like?
Like you do. And now I'm rolling. What? A 4.
4.
Stop it. Just
That
stop
never
it.
happens.
Oh, please. There are magnets under this table.
Oh, look at you go. All right, so you're right here.
And now I'm gonna danger die with you.
Yes, you are.
Frogger. I rolled an 11.
Oh.
Wow, make a wish.
20.
Whoa.
Okay, I think I can live with that.
Did we
back
also
there,
need to know
Derrick.
that Derrick is a Capricorn? Okay, so, okay, moving into second gear.
Derrick for a
Ow,
Capricorn.
ow, ow. Go, Derrick, we can do it. Your mom believes in you. Your 2 moms. He is from a lesbian family. 3.
No wonder
I'm gonna
he's
go.
so emotionally balanced.
He really is, you would think he's a Libra, but he's not. I'm gonna go right down the middle, 2, 3.
Wow, you've almost made it to the starting line.
Yep. No, look, Derrick takes his time, is meticulous, okay?
4.
4, wow.
You know what? Put me straight forward 4.
Straight forward,
Yeah,
that's where you want to go. That puts you right there.
Boom.
Come on now, come on with it.
Your kids are.
How about an 8?
8.
How about an 8, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen?
my God,
1,
8
2, 3,
is
4, 5,
company.
6, 7, 8. Well, that puts me right at the front there. So I'm just gonna pop right up there. I think that's a
I
perfect
believe your
place
car
to be.
made no sounds, so we don't even know if it moved.
It's a hybrid, and it's in electric mode.
All right, I'm upshifting to 3rd gear.
Ralph Nader would be so proud. Wow, that sounds like a car.
And 7.
Ooh, that's a safe place to be. There's no danger right there.
Hey, Derrick, your mom's called. They believe in you.
Great. Let the moms know that his sleep apnea is under control. Okay? So, side note,
I
yes.
could have done a better thing. I could have blocked Hannah.
No regrets. Drive fast and loose. That's what Derrick's moms always say. Derrick created his own form of sign language. This is how it goes. That's a 6.
Yeah, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Danger die. This is my favorite part of the game because I really feel like there are consequences to this.
8.
8.
And duh.
There's not really a lot of danger involved in the danger die.
No, it's
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
It's a
Don't-
choking
do
hazard.
Not mock. Do not. Greg, you're still in first place. So
I'm
what are you
sorry,
gonna do?
my name is Frogger.
Excuse me, Frogger.
Would you like to know how my character got the name Frogger?
How'd you get the name Frogger?
When he was in grade school, he had a pet frog,
Yeah.
and it passed away after only 3 days,
Yeah.
and he was upset for a
Oh my
long
God.
time.
Yeah.
Did he love to play hopscotch?
He did love to play hopscotch. I'm glad I took the time to tell that story because that was fascinating.
It was a good one. It was a good
Full
one.
of comedy.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and live risky and shift right up.
In a 5th gear?
Oh, into 5th gear. I'm
Wow,
going crazy
we're
here.
approaching
lots of turns. You're crazy. You're
I'm going nuts here, so
you've got to slow down. All right, roll.
here we go. 18 ain't bad.
Oh, but you gotta make us stop
It's
in the
real bad.
corner.
You're probably gonna go through both these.
17, 18.
That's exactly where I want to go.
Oh my God.
Look how good I am.
Luckiest duck.
Wow.
And your car
Now,
was silent like the night.
Good luck getting from 5th gear to somehow stopping in this turn.
Hey, you just wait to
Somehow
see
you've
how
got
I
to
do
stop
it.
down to 8.
You just wait.
I am. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm up. I'm also shifting up to 5th gear.
Zutala.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Here I go.
Easy for shifting.
14.
Look at you playing it safe.
Montoya is designed to be sort of a conservative driver. He's got a lot of brakes and a sort of average tires. But the really great thing that he has is this bonus nitrous boost. I get die +3. So I'm gonna play him conservatively.
Here we go. Meow, 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 meow. 13.
Oh my God.
13 will put you right
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll do it. I'm gonna go right here.
That's a good place to be. Yeah, you're doing fine.
Derek, we can do it together. 17.
Oh, 17's pretty damn good, I think.
Okay. 17.
there. Time to roll the danger die. And stop. Music copyright.
Can I just say I feel a 1 coming on here in this danger zone?
Oh, do you really?
I feel a 1 coming on.
Greg Benson's
Sometimes I'm
calling it.
slightly psychic.
Okay.
I'm 5% psychic.
Really?
12.
But now you have to roll
gotta roll
again.
again.
You gotta
Why?
roll twice.
Because
Derek. Derek has severe ADD, doesn't pay attention the first time. Dice twice. He's got it tattooed on his lower back. He's got a couple tramp stamps. And also he's got a stamp collection that's just all tramps.
All right, fine. 17.
All right, Derek.
It's got to be on this one then.
We can do it
Here it
together.
comes. Oh!
There's technically a 1.
There was
It
the
was a
1 just
one.
before the
It
5.
just, because
was
of
in
math,
there.
is not actually a 1. All right, Greg Benson.
Oh my goodness.
Frogger.
Did I ever tell you the real reason he got the nickname Frogger?
I would
No,
love to
no,
know.
why?
When
Do
he
tell.
was in grade school,
Yes.
in science class,
Yeah.
they dissected a frog.
Yeah.
And he was kind of indifferent about it.
Yeah, makes sense. So it would follow him around for the rest of school. Yeah, sure, I get
You
it.
didn't feel one way or the other.
Yeah.
That
Here we go,
story-
here we
that
go,
story
7
was
or 8.
riveting.
Oh, you keep them coming. Here we go, 7.
Wow.
Can I just say, can I give you an
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's exactly where I
Oh
want
my
to go.
God. Oh my God.
Listen, Frogger is a masterful driver. I mean, the guy, honestly, he just knows what he's doing.
Ba, 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 ba. 11.
I told you that was a good move.
I'm gonna go ahead and stay in 5th. And I'm gonna get my dice.
I love it.
You are Jenga Unchained.
Jenga Unch.
Okay, here we go. You guys know me. You guys get me.
14.
Uh-oh.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whatever. 13,
you're gonna have to
14.
take
There you go.
It's gonna be some-
Can I just say that this town loves flash mobs?
The reason that the Principality of Monte Carlo is so incredibly rich is that their currency is based on flash mobs.
Oh, we're in Monte Carlo right now?
Yeah, we're in
can you
Monaco.
tell by
It's a
the,
Monaco Grand
rose?
Prix. I've actually been to Monte Carlo. I have actually been to Monaco. It is exactly like this.
Do you know what I find ironic? That Monaco is not written out in the font Monaco.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
my
it's,
God.
it's that way just to mess with you.
Yeah, you're
It's in
correct.
some sort of script.
I like this guy trying to get out of his boat situation right there. He's like, if I just 3-point turn, okay.
Yeah, this is like.
That's bad planning.
Yeah, that I
This
didn't
is
even. I've
like-
never even noticed that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's-
I don't know anything about sailing, but I know that that's not how a lot of ports happen. Monaco. Where is Monaco? Derek plays it safe. We're gonna shift down, except if I get a 7, I am F'd in the B. When Derek makes a choice, he doesn't look back.
Okay.
He literally cannot turn his head.
Man, what a drag.
Okay. And 12.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I
think
don't
you-
know how to play this game. 10, 11, 12 days.
Oh, that's gonna be so much danger dice. That's so much danger dice.
Oh, man.
Danger, 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 danger dice.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll another 18. Oh, it's an 8. Okay,
Okay.
good. I don't mind that Grace keeps challenging me with the danger die because there's not a whole lot of danger so far in that die.
13. Danger die proves to be not exciting.
So green, Frogger.
Well, that's Frogger.
Go.
I really want to learn more about Frogger. I just want to know why that's his name.
Did I ever tell you how Frogger got his nickname?
No.
Oh, it's
How'd
a
that
fascinating
happen?
story. When he was in grade school,
Yeah.
he used to watch reruns of Happy Days.
Yes.
And his favorite character was Fonzie.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Frogger is slightly crazy, so he's going to shift up to 3rd. What? That's crazy. What's going to happen?
7.
Oh, that's a little high,
Bad.
isn't
One,
it?
you have to eat 2 tires.
No, I'm doing it. He's doing it. Or he could do.
How many tires does he have?
He's a badass. He's got 8.
Wow.
So you know what? Give him to me. I'll move right on up there, and I'm taking that tire damage.
I do not want to be in f***ing second gear. So my choice is either go into second gear or probably blow up coming out of this turn. I mean, I cannot risk it. I can't risk it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, shift it down.
Hate it.
Oh boy.
Ooh, and you
Okay,
hit
no,
your
that's
own
fine
car.
though. That's fine though. It puts me right there.
So what happens?
What? No, it's good. That's my 3rd stop there. It just means that I come out of this turn already in second gear.
Oh, that's a
And I
bummer.
really, really, really didn't want to do that. This sucks. I'm out of this race forever.
Derek, we can do it together. 9. 8, 9. Yep.
Danger die! Danger die! It's the time on the show when we roll the danger die. Danger die! Rolled an 8. Danger die on the second roll. It was a 2, and he was safe.
So it's your turn, right? Because you're in the lead.
Frogger's up again.
Frogger.
What's Frogger doing?
Speaking of Frogger, did I ever tell you how Frogger got his nickname?
No, you didn't tell us that yet. Tell us.
It's a fascinating story.
Yes.
When he was in grade school,
Yeah.
he thought, you know what might be a pretty good nickname? Frogger.
I like it.
How many grades were in this grade school?
It was an unusual grade school. There were over 21 grades. Yeah, it's a lot of grades.
How
Yeah.
old is Frogger?
There's really no telling because he was held back, then pushed forward.
Well, he uses a great eye cream because he looks like he's not a day over 12.
It doesn't look like he's degrading at all.
You know,
Not leaving
You
grade school.
schooled him.
Pencil box.
What? Grace, come on, have
Pencil
some
box.
class.
Boom, boom. Sorry. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
good.
Why am I here?
so as you all know, Frogger's a risk taker. He's shifting up to 5th gear because he doesn't care.
You're crazy!
He doesn't care.
That's right.
He's
That's
going
good.
nuts.
You're
nuts.
Living on the
That's
edge.
real good. That's
Living-
real good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a weird sound, but that's what happens when he switches to 5th.
Yeah.
He's rolling, and he rolls that's a 14, ladies and gentlemen.
Get out
That's a
of
14.
1, 2, 3,
Monaco.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah,
What
but
gear are you
guess
in?
what? Guess what?
I know it's gonna happen.
He says, hey, look what I got. I got some nitrous.
But you have to stop once.
Stop once.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
stop in there.
1,
This is-
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's where it's putting me. That's where I'm going. Have my nitrous.
God.
I'm putting it right there.
Make the nitrous noise.
Wow.
Oh, right. Nitrous.
There's no reason to hang on to that nitrous. It's not like I'm going to need it at the end of the game or anything.
Derek loves Jackson Pollock and he loves cooking, and every September 27th he would host a party called the Jackson Potluck. So let's go into 5th gear.
Montoya. That's the whole reason Montoya's in this race. The reason that Montoya has the extra nitrous boost that no one else has is that he is the sole heir to the nitrous fortune, and it is his birthright.
I'm gonna stay in 5th gear. 13. Oh.
Whoa.
Welcome.
Oh, and my goodness, you've
dice.
totally danger died me.
Someone's got to get a 1, or else this danger dice was the worst part of it. You can't do that. It was a 1.
I touched it.
And it was a 1. But I touched it.
doesn't matter if it was a 1. It doesn't matter if it was a 1. That's what I want.
Okay, but if it hadn't been a 1, if it had
Slow-mo
been a 19,
replay that.
would you guys make me re-roll it?
Slow-mo
No, because it
replay.
stopped.
She got a 1?
She
Yeah, it
got
finally
1, but
happened.
if she ties, she breaks all ties.
I got a 5.
So what happens? I don't even know the consequences of
It
this.
doesn't even matter, dude. You got 3 freaking chassis, so you take 1 of those.
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for this whole game?
It's
That's-
really
that
bad if it
doesn't
happens
look
to
a lot of
me.
danger.
Go, Grace, you're up.
Okay. Derek spends his afternoon working as a volunteer crossing guard. Let's do this.
That's dangerous for the children.
No one's told him that he's just standing in the middle of a park, okay? Shh. Keep it down.
Third gear. Yeah, he's going to stay in 3rd gear because what the hey.
Yeah.
Let's take some chances.
Yep.
5 is good. 5 puts him right there.
my God.
Wow, that was
perfect.
well done.
Second only to my equally perfect move in third gear of CX.
CX, you wanna go there?
I'm gonna go there.
That's where you go.
That's what I'm doing.
Derek only has testicles. And go. 7. 6, 7.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you're
there's so much danger dice happening.
Yeah, I don't give a anything.
let me just point out, you're gonna be a little screwed because you have to stop twice in here.
Frogger, you got white dreads.
Okay, I'm just
Boom, I rolled
saying.
mine. 3.
3.
I rolled again, 2.
2.
Oh, okay, and I have to do twice?
Yes.
Because
That's
ADD.
a 3.
And again.
White dreads, white dreads, white dreads.
That's this guy here, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, what
you're
happened to
Kapow!
He's okay.
If she hits you again,
okay.
you blow
but
up
wait.
and you die.
That's how it's done. South Jersey style, gang signs. Frogger.
There we go. That is an 8. That's not bad at all. Oh boy. I like it a
He
lot.
likes it. Remember that Enrique Iglesias song? Rest in peace, Enrique Iglesias.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Here we
come
go.
on
No, he's not. I still have my nitrous.
Oh man.
And you have a 0.
Do I regret using my nitrous? Why would I regret that?
What's a super great strategy is having a guy who's built around using nitrous to push himself ahead of everyone else and then never using the nitrous.
Fourth gear. 9.
9.
Yep.
Right?
I can't see from here. Is that a danger dice situation?
Yes, it
That's what you call danger dice situation.
Danger die! We're gonna roll the danger die!
Thank you, Elvis.
Dangerously close.
Okay, great.
What? Really? Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna. Derek has never had a surprise party. Yeah, I'm gonna shift back into first gear because this is not a smart idea. Woo! You did it, Grace. Yay, 1. Meow.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Fourth gear, roll me a 7, roll me a 7. It's statistically unlikely. Here comes a 7. Yes! 5, 6, 7.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
All right, Greg. Here you go, buddy.
Last corner. Hannah and I, neck and neck. Neck and neck? Neck and neck. Is it neck in neck or and neck?
Coming on that last corner, Greg and Hannah were neck and neck, or so I've been told. I was looking at the boats a lot of the game.
I can taste that finish line, and it tastes like cardboard.
Go for it.
Frogger!
Do what you gotta do.
Nickname, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here he goes. We're in 5th gear. All right, here we go. Come on, big numbers. 17! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17!
Oh my God.
Okay.
This is the moment.
Okay.
Oh, just a little. If I could just never do this to a guy.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll,
An 11, right? You're gonna roll an 11?
and then I'm gonna use my nitrous.
Don't you roll bigger than an 11.
18!
Go, Hannah, go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Victory lap!
Oh, look, you got to have your boat party.
Oh, do you need a hug? Okay. All right, you should go get one.
Yeah, there's
you should go
people
get
that
one
can
from
do that
people.
for
Yeah,
you.
people who
Is there
care.
the hugs guys outside?
Yeah.
Just other people with arms.
Yeah. They,
One
we're
thing's
busy. I mean, I'm doing this already, and my other one is I've got an itch here. So
Okay.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
sometimes I just need it for balance over here.
yeah.
All right,
Do it
I'm
here.
gonna go give Hannah her award and
Before
leave.
you give it to Hannah?
No, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving.
Look, I've forgotten everything about.
He's going. It's cool. Look at him. Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, I don't know where Hannah is, but I guess we should bring in the Wall of Victory.
Hello.
Hannah Hart,
Will Wheaton.
what are you doing here?
Winning.
I have a certificate of awesome for you to have to take home with you as proof of your tabletop victory, and it looks just like this.
Oh, wow, it's beautiful. It's everything I've ever wanted.
And I also have this that I dropped on the ground. What?
What? Oh, it's perfect. It's got a martini glass in our little refrigerator.
No, because I love your show so much. It's my favorite.
And I love your show because it raises my self-esteem.
Yeah, well, someday maybe it'll raise mine. Hannah, why don't you go ahead and make a victory speech to the camera?
You know what? It takes a lot to be a champion, but it takes even more to be such a graceful loser. So
I have a lot of experience. Something I'm good at.
I would like to dedicate my award to you for being such a great guy and just being so wonderful. Just being